But his teammate said he told him he's going to play for 3 more years. Le'Veon Bell flipped it to Antonio Brown. All Steelers. Brown's pass batted down by Harrison Smith. You don't have to do too much coaching, but Alejandro Villanueva has been a project and a success story as a Pro Bowler. More trickery from the AFC. Here's Jack Doyle, shoved out of bounds by Thomas Davis of the Carolina Panthers. Rainstorm. Johnny Hecker seems to become the best punter in the NFL. 4th Pro Bowl, 3rd in a row. These guys aren't used to covering. Kicks, and Hill cannot hang on to it. Buda Baker, the Arizona Cardinals, runs it in for a touchdown. About whether or not this was a muff, and are they going to spot the ball back near the 20-yard line?
Well, clearly a fumble by Tyreek Hill. Obviously, the wet conditions.
Therefore, by rule, the kick cannot be advanced by the kicking team. It will be first down for the AFC at the spot of recovery.
Back at the Pro Bowl. The NFC leading 10-3 early in the 2nd quarter. Sean McDonough, Matt Hasselbeck here in the booth. Lewis Riddick and Lisa Salters down on the field. We won't mention to Lewis and Lisa it's nice and dry here in the booth.
Oh, you're cruel, man.
I am cruel.
You're cruel.
Cruel and unusual. And Keenan Allen couldn't hang on. Ball got knocked away. Earl Thomas had coverage. Still enjoyed himself. Had a smile on his face when the competition was over. Alex Smith had a quarterback. Passed through the hands of Jarvis Landry. Smith, and it's intercepted by Patrick Peterson. He was trying to get it to Delaney Walker, and Peterson picked it off.
Ill-advised throw by Alex Smith. This is a hope and a prayer to Delaney Walker, hoping something great happened. Patrick Peterson says no.
Interceptions, the latest in the end zone by Patrick Peterson. Russell Wilson still at quarterback for the NFC. Dumps it over the middle. Kyle Rudolph has it poked away by Kevin Byard, the safety of the Tennessee Titans. Major scrum for it. And Jarrell Casey of the Titans has to pass the ball down the field. And aren't you glad we're not going to go to a replay review?
His head looks for the double move to Thielen if he wants it.
Looked like he tapped his head. He's throwing it deep for Thielen, who gets belted by Kevin Byard of the Tennessee Titans. Regular season wins in his 6 years, most of any quarterback in his first 6 years. That ball ricocheted up in the air after pressure from Von Miller.
One of the things in the Pro Bowl, you get these guys who are left tackles all the time, and then they got to go play right tackle. And it's a lot harder than you think. And then, oh, by the way, you're playing against Von Miller.
The NFC in the all-time series is tied at 22 apiece. Smith checks it down to Le'Veon Bell, trying to run away from Thomas Davis. Now, hey, if you don't want to get tackled, you shouldn't pull that nonsense, because the next time you try that, somebody ought to blast you to prevent you from doing that again. So when it's their turn to negotiate, they'll get played at a high rate. Throw and catch. T.Y. Hilton through a couple of defenders. T.Y. Hilton of the Colts. First down to the 19-yard line of the NFC.
More of a possession receiver so far today, but I can tell you this guy is a deep threat. Guy plays the ball deep better than anybody that I've ever played with. When he's running full speed, it's like he's standing still. The guy tracks the ball so well. Little league teammates with Antonio.
Twice for the 2000-2001 Rams. Deep throw, nobody there, and it's an interception. Casey Hayward of the Chargers also almost wondered like if he was supposed to keep going. Flips it back to Rashad Jones, the safety man for the Dolphins, and they're going to have some fun. Jalen Ramsey with Jones saying, "Follow me," and Russell Wilson helps shove him out of bounds. Mark Ingram, the primary tackler. First NFC turnover.
Well, Russell Wilson thinks it's a deep route. Michael Thomas doesn't. And this is when the fun begins. The razzle-dazzle. AFC back in this game.
A lot of times in these inner city schools, Other schools, they might have banquets when they achieve something, win a state championship, rings, as he said, jackets. Sometimes in these inner city schools, they don't get anything. So as big a salary. 4th down, and they're going for it. Down by 6 with just over 11 minutes to go. 4th and 5. Carr throws it a mile in the air and out of bounds. Other than that, the members of the winning team receive $64,000 each. While the losing squad members receive $32,000.
Fraction number 54. AFC 5-yard penalty. It's still.
Actually, never minded rain in Orlando because the lines at Disney World were never as long.
Bypass the lines.
NFC 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
On rides at Disney World all day yesterday with my kids. I said, okay, have a good game.
The way it should be. Ooh, that ball off the hands of Kamara and almost picked off by Casey Hayward, who knows he likely would have had a touchdown if he had been able to make the interception. So leading by 6 across midfield. Sean Payton going for it on 4th down and 7. And Jared Goff's throw is much too low for Jason Witten.
He's the secondary's best friend.
Jared Goff still the quarterback for the NFC. Midway through the 4th quarter in the NFC, leading by 6. Doug Baldwin off and running. And there are whistles now stopping the play. So this is all for naught. Earl Thomas, very excited. He thought his teammate in Seattle was going to have a huge.
That snap count.
Carr surrounded down the seam for a touchdown. Delaney Walker of the Tennessee Titans. And now the AFC is an extra point away from its first lead of the game. They were down 20-3 at the half.
I told you I got you. I told you I got you. Oh, appreciate it. Hey, let's get it. Yeah.
And somewhere in a bunker, John Gruden is smiling.
And the entire AFC bench is smiling. They all ran to the end.
Playoff game against New Orleans, the longest playoff field goal in the league history. The ball's out. Cameron Hayward got there, and Von Miller recovered the ball. And the AFC is going to win here in Orlando for the 2nd year in a row.